Hello, welcome to the Vince Experience. My name is Vince.
My name's Alex.
I'm Chelsea.
All right, nice to see you, Chelsea. Um, how did Sultan or Shadow Ridge help you? Sorry.
So far, it's helped me get better with my grades and manage my time because before I was very lazy and I procrastinated most of the time. So now I'm able to have more time for myself and do school at the same time.
All right. What is your career path? What do you want to do? Like college?
Yeah, I want to go to college, or first I want to get my 2 years of general ed and then go to a 4 year to become an animal researcher.
Animal researcher? Do you have anything you want to ask or say?
Did you come from public school? I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I did my freshman year, only one semester at Hesperia High School, but that was the beginning of COVID.
Yeah.
So I really hated it, and my grades were terrible. So I came here, and that's when my grades went from like all Fs to A pluses, and they stayed there since. So I've been able to succeed in this school better than I have any other school.
That's really good.
Is there anybody that you want to like give a shout out to, like a teacher or your like parents?
Every
or
teacher here, like even the teachers that weren't mine, have all helped me
Like
for anything I needed.
give an example. Like
Um,
tell us what one of them did to help
Miss
you.
Jacobs, because she was my teacher. She's only been my teacher this year, but she's helped me with organizing my time, my schedules, how I'm doing mentally, stressed out or anything. She's been there for me. Um, who else? Mrs. Durer. She's been my homeroom teacher since my freshman year, and she's super sweet. She is able to work with me on my school, and if I'm having trouble with any other teachers or I'm just stuck anywhere, she's able to figure out the problem for me. They're all, excuse me, they're all very reliable.
I feel the same way. I love the teachers here. They're all very they're like
They're really flexible.
more on a personal level with you.
Yeah, they're more family than just teachers grading your assignments and then passing on to the next so you can graduate. It's more you actually learn the assignment and understand it and work with them instead of just cheating your way through it all.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you want to say?
Um, Everyone should come
You
to the
can
school. I think
you
everyone
can
should come
you
to
can
the
ask
school.
us questions as well if you want. Like
Well,
if
what do
there's
you what are your
anything
guys' reasons for coming to the school?
Do you want to go first, or?
you can go.
Okay. So I'm originally, from Sultana, since my freshman year, and freshman year was kind of like horrible because COVID. So I was really struggling. I wasn't doing what I needed to do. So that's the first time I came here, to make up credits. Because if I wouldn't have gotten anything from freshman year at Sultana. So it was really good. I remember like Miss Sakuna really helped me a lot. Yeah. And then recently, my junior year, like I wasn't really doing too good, like in the social aspect. So when I came over here, it like settled. Like I didn't feel like I was constantly like, um, how do I say it? Like struggling, I guess. Like I felt at peace. So it was really nice, and my grades have been good. Like I haven't really struggled, um, academically. So yeah.
I think that's really nice about the teachers because they are also there to help you with starting your own life on your own, like independence wise. So even if they aren't your teacher, they'll still help you out
Yeah.
because they all have their own personal experiences that they share with you. So I like coming to the school because they're all so inclusive.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm also originally from Sultana. Um, I came to this school because like every school I've gone to, I've never been to on like a one-on-one school, and every school that I went to, no matter what grade I was in, all Fs. I only got Fs. I never did my work. I thought I didn't have to do it. And then I come here, getting good grades because of the teachers. It's all the teachers. I've had no like I've had a couple good teachers and like I've had decent grades in their like classes, but um This school has really helped me with my grades.
I think it's hard to find like teachers that genuinely love their job, because it's sad to say, but a majority of them are in it for the money. But here, that's not the case. Like, they all genuinely care about you.
They actually put effort into
Yeah.
it. Like, they want the students to succeed instead of just them passing through
Yeah.
and getting a new set of students.
Like, I've never gotten just like a set of notes and been told, here, just do this.
Yeah, like more. I understand though when it comes to public school because they get so many students, and
Right.
here it's you get one-on-one time with them, and they're able to give you the attention you need to succeed, which I think every student deserves that because if not, you're not really understanding the material you need.
Yeah. And I think there's like a lot of stigma around like homeschooling or one-on-one, when I don't think there should be. Like, there's people that thrive in this setting, and
Yeah.
I found out that I was one of them.
I feel like it's harder because a lot of people are bullied for learning.
Right.
They get shamed for wanting to learn or having a relationship or friendship with a teacher. And I think it should be the opposite because we're all here, we're all teenagers growing up. I don't think it should be bashed, especially younger kids that are growing up learning that it's not okay to learn or you should be shamed for it because learning expands your mind and your knowledge, and that's what gets you to colleges if you even want to go there. It opens your options in the world, and I think right now bullying is such a big thing that even in public schools, like they don't want to learn. They think it's embarrassing. You should make fun of other people for learning, and I think it's kind of stupid because learning is fun. You get to work with people, and I think especially homeschool wise, a lot of people get bullied for it, especially
Yeah.
me. Like, I was made fun of for going to homeschool or, like, independent study because you're not going to talk to your friends, you're not going to go to dances, but it's honestly everyone's preference and
Right.
what they want to do. And I don't think that people should be judged on their preferences because not everyone is the same person.
Yeah, and I like totally get that, because I know that a big concern, like switching over, is not doing the fun stuff, but they're inclusive about it. Like, you can go to Sultana's dance, Oak Hill's dance. you
Yeah,
can go
there's
to
still
Hesperia's
options.
dance. And I know, like, I got made fun of because they were like, well, you're not going to have a social life, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I already didn't have one. Like,
Yeah.
I was so focused on school, while everyone else was so focused on messing around in class, being
Yeah,
disrespectful.
that was I guess that's the whole point of high school. That's what kids, like, even social media wise, you can
Yeah.
see it. All they talk about is having fun with their friends, and I get that, but a lot of people say, like, for a reason school is stupid, like, there's no purpose in
Yeah.
it, and I get there's some parts in it, but the majority is to learn how to be independent because
Yeah.
once you graduate, that's when you have to be on your own. So it's like a bigger aspect. I guess it comes to like the whole maturity level, but I just don't think it's fair that most kids get bashed for wanting to or get ashamed for liking something or having
Yeah.
a passion towards school because I guess some kids see it as a fun, like, oh, we just go for the dances or the football games or to talk to
Yeah.
people, but there's things outside of school you can do out of that. And here they give you every option and more. Like,
Yeah.
the options that they give us here, the opportunities, I've never gotten them at public school. And a lot of people say that public school gives you so many more options, you have more fun, but I've had more fun here than when I went to public school in
Yeah.
junior high. And I had a lot of friends. I was a person who
Yeah.
had a lot of friends. And now that I don't have a lot of friends and I keep my circle small, I still have fun here.
Yeah. Like, I've learned that, or originally I was envious seeing people like all over social media with their big old friend groups.
Mm-hmm.
But in the long run, they're not going to make it far because of their choices. Like, at school, if you're not engaged, you're not going to be able to go to the college you want to, or in college in general.
Like, that's why I think your choices right now affect your future choices. And I
Yeah,
think that's what a lot of
absolutely.
students right now don't understand, which is okay because they're still learning.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't think anyone should be I don't think anyone should be embarrassed for finding your passion.
Exactly.
Like, this is what our younger years are for, to find what we like and pursue them, not be ashamed and hide them. Because our whole point is right now, this is our safety net. School is where we test our boundaries and what we like and what we don't like. And I don't think we should be embarrassed for finding that out and exploring our lives because that's our purpose. And if we're taught to just hide what we want to do just because we don't want to be embarrassed or ignored or not have any friends, it's sad because a lot of kids end up alone and with so many insecurities.
Yeah.
And that's why I think like coming here, you get to explore yourself and have fun. And me personally, like I've had that big friend group and I thought it was fun for a while, but none of them were my friends. Not
Yeah.
one was an actual friend. And here you get to learn what a friend is, like who will actually make it, who will be there for the little steps. And I like for personally for me, I look for a friend that'll work with me in school, who
Yeah.
will succeed together. It's not about one upping each other.
Yeah.
And that was what the big friend groups are about. It's just like jealous and envious, and it's so negative. And
Yeah.
here it's like you create friends for the right reasons. People come here for many different reasons, to get their credits up or to succeed in school. But either way, you guys are all working to get somewhere.
Right.
And this is where you actually are putting effort. That's why I like this school, because kids have positive intentions here
Right.
instead of just them cheating their way just because work is hard. Like
Yeah.
as we get older, things are gonna get harder, and I think that's what people want. They want it to be easy, and that's not how life works. Like it gets hard as you grow up. If it's so easy, life becomes boring,
Yeah.
and there's no challenges in your way. And the point of life is to experience and go through those hard troubles so that you can say you have different experiences to teach other people.
Yeah. Like, I feel like that's a problem though. Like, a lot of people are jealous, and they like to bring people down.
I think it's because they're projecting their insecurities on others, and
Yeah.
if they're not succeeding, other people shouldn't.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of unfair because I see people here that project those insecurities on other people when it's not fair. Like, if you see someone else succeeding, do what they're doing, achieve it well. Like, ask them questions instead of
Yeah.
having to be like, oh, like, you're irrelevant. You shouldn't be
Yeah.
doing that. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, no one should be succeeding in school. It's just school. Like,
Yeah.
I can't stand I think it's called a prerogative to want to be cool. Like, it's just
Yeah.
about having an image. And at the end of the day, 20 years from now, when we're succeeding in life and stuff, who's going to care about being cool? Like,
Yeah. High
these
school
things aren't going to
sucks
last forever.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting over here listening. What do you mean? You guys are talking.
Well, do you have an opinion on all of this? What's your prejudice on it?
If you say you're cool, you're not.
Yeah.
I think it's honestly,
You're trying too hard.
they're trying, I guess,
They're trying too hard at trying to be cool, then
Yeah.
trying
being
to,
there themselves.
yeah.
You work so hard to be someone else when
Yes.
it's already taken up, so why can't you just be yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's because they don't want to be judged. If they don't fit in, they don't work there. But make your own group, make your own friends. Like, if there's people around you that don't understand your passion, find other people. That's your
Yeah.
sign to find a different group. And that's why here it's just so much. There's so many options for you.
Yeah.
It's very inclusive. People say that you don't have that social environment, but you do. I mean, people think it's weird to have friends with the teachers, but they're your
It's really not. Like, those
They're
people
your
are there
mentors.
for you.
yeah, they're the ones teaching you how to grow up and what you need and the reality of life instead of giving you that fabricated, oh, it'll be fine as you grow up and
Yeah.
you'll figure it out. But reality hits you in the face. Like, we don't know much,
Yeah.
and that's why we have the teachers to help us, and we use our resources instead of just forgetting about them.
Yeah, I think it's really nice having older people talk to you about their outlook on life, like having different perspectives on everything. Like, it's definitely, well, I think it helps. Like, you're not just talking to another 16-year-old like, hey, like, I'm struggling right now, but as soon as I get out of high school, like, everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, which isn't true. Like,
Yeah.
no one's gonna change your situation but you, and I
Yep.
think that's what happens here. A lot of kids come here to change their situations. If they have bad grades, they're not doing well mentally, their home environment isn't okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's your choice if you want to make it better, and that's why I think a lot of kids come here to
Yeah.
make their situation better. Because some kids will be okay with just letting their career drag along, but those
Yeah.
those choices will affect you in the long run. Like, if you want to go to college or you have an interview with someone job-wise, like, those things matter. And
Yeah.
that's why here you get the reality aspect of it. Like, you kind of get a trial run what
Yeah.
real life will be like. And that's what I really like here, because I've matured a lot here. And I used to just be like, oh, it's stupid. There's no reason of doing school. Like, it's not going to get you anywhere. We're just legally obliged to do it. But
Yeah.
it's taught a lot of life lessons, I guess, on managing your own time and how it's going to be working with yourself. Because at the end of the day, you have yourself to work with. People come and go in your life, but at the end of the day, you're going to have yourself. So you have to work with yourself.
Yeah.
I guess to go with, like, the graduation-wise, I went to last year's graduation ceremony, and the students that were speaking were a lot about what they wanted for their career and how the teachers have really helped them, because you can come back. Like, this is a school that you can always come back and learn from.
Yeah.
I've seen seniors that already graduated come back to the school and ask for help from the teachers, the staff, and they'll help you. Like, they give you connections. You get an insight on life, and I think that's why I like the school so much, because if it was public school, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like, public schools are more for the gist of everything. They're going so fast, and I like to take my time. I'm kind of a slow learner, so I need things broken down to me, and everyone learns a different way. So if you're always taught so fast, you're not really learning it, and that's why here you really get your time. You get the time you need, I guess.
Yeah, like, finding out my style of learning was really hard, because I was always told, like, this is what you're going to do. You have this much time to complete it, and then you turn it in.
And it's graded based off of effort, time, and
Is it correct?
Is it correct? And here it's like they'll give you another chance. Like, if it's not the way that it's supposed to be, they'll give you another chance. And I think that's what's really helpful here. It's not really like trial and error where you get one chance and it's out. Like, here you get to fix your mistakes and learn from them. And I think that's really important, because in life shouldn't be so one try and you're out. Like, you get mistakes and you have to get back up and fix them.
They care. Like,
Yeah.
They want you to succeed. They
It's
want
a genuine
drive.
It's a genuine like, attention they get from you. It's not just like pity or because they have to because of their job, you know?
Yeah.
Talk about, like, your experiences at the school. Like, when did you come here? Freshman year?
My freshman year, my second semester. The beginning was my second semester. That is when this school was still during COVID, but everything was online. But even though it was online, I was still able to do the work. When it was Hesperia High School COVID, they were still figuring out how to do things, but I wasn't comfortable with it. It was too much work for a little amount of time. And here, they broke everything down. They worked at your speed. They worked for your accommodations instead of working for their accommodations.
Yeah.
And that really helped me succeed and bring my grades up so fast. I didn't feel stupid learning. Like, I wasn't belittled. I was brought up. My confidence was brought up here. I mean, it was less stressful. I felt so much more free to be myself and expand my mind. So, I mean, I plan to graduate here, to graduate with my school family, and I think it's honestly benefited me for the long run because I learned a lot of experiences here.
Yeah.
That's 20 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on the podcast. I appreciate it.
It's never boring. There's always something fun here at Shadow Ridge School.
Hi, it's in Shadow Ridge School, the best indie in the HD.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah Fowler, and I'm from Shadow Ridge, the best indie school out here in Hesperia. You know what it is.
Before the tap run dry.